Good morning. Good morning, everyone. It's Ros here. Boundy, psychic medium, ready for the start of another work week. It's looking like it's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. We've got the sun shining out there and the family of magpies are sitting there somewhere because I heard them earlier. Absolutely gorgeous. And the sun is really shining. It's very nice and bright. Almost feeling like the heat already, and I don't know what the forecast is going to be. So we're here ready for our new day. Just going to pop in the links that I'm getting in the habit of doing now. Here is my HAPS TV link if you want to go and join in with watching some different broadcasting, or to join up with them so that you can broadcast as well. It's very easy to do. And here is my Buy Me a Coffee link as well. And here is the, Be Live affiliate link. It's a great little platform to use. It's very easy once you've learnt how to use the Be Live. It's very easy to actually do a production yourself that's a little more on the professional side. And I've just noticed how that's in the corner, just so small. I'm going to put that a bit bigger, and I haven't lined up the cards yet. Oh, that's what I get for being a bit too involved in what else I was doing. I haven't even put the stem of it up. There we go. So here we go. Good morning, Rena. Lovely to see you here this morning as well, as you do. It's wonderful. And Diane. And I think that's it so far. I'm going to whiz across to the other view. It should be, that was the other view. I'm in it. I'd just forgotten I'd need it. Yeah, anyway. Look, as usual, and just a slight finessing on that so that I can then tweak that a little bit more too. And this is the eCam that I'm using for this, and that is live streaming to 4 different channels as well. So this is the eCam that you can move things around a bit, and I'm using eCam into my Be Live as a virtual camera. So those who do the live streaming already will know what I'm talking about. Those who don't, look, it just creates a lovely amount of versatility so that I can give a better look to that show and include you, of course, because that's what I like doing. We've got the spread. I've got beepies going off all over. I'm not sure what that's about. I think that might be the other channels doing something. Instagram. I don't think I'm on Instagram as a live. Anyway, spread it round that I'm live if you want to hit that button wherever it is so that it can be shared around to those that like to watch this, maybe. Even on those different spaces and places. Good morning, Tracy, and good morning to Sarah. Hope I had a lovely weekend. I did. I got the surprise of Tony coming back home early, which is good, from the shack. He'd been up there for a little bit. So here we go. And what I've done this morning too is just included this gorgeous, it's the stand. Now I'm going to disturb it. See the dragonfly stand with my gorgeous little crystal sphere, and the crystal ball itself. Now I've mucked it up, haven't I? That's right. That'd be me. Yeah, that'd be me. Here we go. That's as good as we're going to get. The crystal ball itself is beautifully rutilated with gorgeous little angles of inclusions and stuff everywhere. It's beautiful. And I have polished that up. And I like to actually just shift it to get a different perspective every so often so that what I'm seeing within it gives me different messages, because it does. Like all types of crystals, they do. The energy within is wonderful. Now, here we are with our 5-card spread. We've got the mask at the home space. We've got the dice at the workspace. We've got the rider up there in the unexpected, which I think was not yesterday's, would have been Friday's, because I haven't used these for the weekend. Then we've got the, that makes it stands out, doesn't it? Then we've got the ring as our roll, and we've got the broom and whip, birch, broom and whip, whichever, and that is the outcome. I'm just going to have a quick look in the guidebook what is it called? Is it called the broom or is it called the whip? I keep forgetting, and I really should know this after over a year or two of using these. It's been a few years now. It's number 11. It shows you I don't use the guidebook much at all. It's called birch broom. So there it is, if you can see it. So it's actually birch broom, that one, in this deck particularly. I liked, because the whip's in front, I suppose that's why I call it the whip. Anyway, what we're up to with the mask in our home space, it's becoming revealing, or are we hiding away? Are we going to take it off? Are we going to allow that vulnerability into our day-to-day? I think that's a bit of that discernment factor. What are you feeling like really after a weekend? Have you had a good weekend? And what are you really feeling like in that state of, are you feeling vulnerable? You're wanting to hide behind the mask. I think in some respects we can show many faces out to our world, can't we? And I don't feel there's anything wrong with that at all. I think we need to feel that in our own home space that we can be in our comfort zone, that we can be in our safe space, that we can be who we want to be in our home space with those who we love around us, and learning to understand each other, because it's why we have those types of relationships. It is that being together with another or others that keeps us growing and showing ourselves as we can to those others, that we're showing ourselves to us as well. Learning who we are, walking through that, with that open doorway almost of our soul. In some respects, it's going through and into that inner realm of who we are. Take that risk. I'm feeling it really is. Have that time, some of the time today, to actually do that. Go through that opening to inner soul, and have those times of discoveries. You'll find that the light will shine through that crown into and reveal what needs to be revealed to you. But it's also being able to then come back out to reveal that part of what you want the world to know. And I think, it's not about taking it off completely. I really don't feel that with a mask at times, because we do play certain different roles in different spaces and places in our day. We move over to our workplace. You're not going to be totally revealed and vulnerable to everybody in that space and place, because it's a different area of our world. I wouldn't say different world, because it still is around us and we're needing to live in it, but it's one of those things. At times it does feel like potluck, how it's going to be. It's times it feels like a gamble. What's today going to be? And especially on a Monday, if you're in that 5-day working week of office job or something like that, or running the business that is the office job type of thing. It does sometimes feel like you're throwing the dice in the air to see what falls down. I think it's probably that with most Mondays, that you're going to feel a bit like that. But at least you can know that there's a starting point, like doing the card readings that I do now with Tea with Karen's set, her system, her reading system, that it can start with the roll of a dice just to find that starting point. So it's quite okay to do that. So have some good luck with how your dice roll for the start of your day today too, or the start of a project, or anything that feels like it's a roll of the dice, that you're actually starting from the right point. Trust that you actually are, regardless of how that rolls. What we're doing with the rider, of course, is the messenger. So you're going to get something that's really meaningful and important to you, that's going to need a fairly quick it's a quick message. It's a message that comes in quickly. So it's very pertinent, actually, that it is the rider in that unexpected space. So hi, Emily. Lovely to see you here this morning. So ride with her and take that message to where its destination needs to be. If it is for you, understand it in the way that it's going to really be part of your higher good, all that you need to be taking into consideration as you're receiving the message. If it's that you are going to be the giver of that message, give it with integrity and understanding, and with that potential for it to be that rainbow for the other person. all possibilities. It's setting you free, because this is a carousel horse that is set free. So it's all that freedom of the how and where, and that is coming from or going to. I can just see a nice shadow of a tree in the background there. I'm not sure what that one is. It's probably the stars. So it's got the earth and the stars in it as well. It's the first time I've seen that. Anyway, we move down into our role. It is the ring. It's a level of commitment that we're going to need to bring into the day, to ourselves and to those around us, that what we're going to be doing, sharing, being, is going to be within our own integrity, shining out that gem that we are, and helping others to shine out with what is their specialty, their gem essence as such. And that just reminds me of, I might look up the recipe, how to do the gem essences, because you can create your own. You can, like with the Healy, I can vibrate the essences into this, the frequencies of those essences into there, and create different frequencies for need. So I'm feeling that that's what this is. It really is a commitment to self and to the others around you in your day, that you're going to be that shining gem, that treasure for them, for you and for them. Just seeing that inner circle there, that's the shine and glow from the absolute jewel that's right in the center of you. So be that. And as we come to our outcome, or what we feel is the essence of our day, that central message that we're getting, it does feel like the clean sweep. I don't do gambling or anything, but isn't there a term called a clean sweep? And it feels like a cleansing, and getting some of that stuff done. It almost feels like that whip is at its resting place. It's not being cracked, it's done. The birch broom has been put down. The work by the end of the day has been done. So I'm feeling that is actually in its resting space and place after the day is completed. Good morning, Kat. How are you? Wonderful to see you here this morning. So feel the essence, feel what has been your day. When you get to the end of it, feel what is the end of that day's energy as being at rest. That you can say, do the deep breath out and say, relax. Wow, what a day. It's been so worth it. Know the worth of it, that it's been worth that effort. It's been worth that work, getting it done. Moving it forward. We've got movement here with the rider bringing the message. We've got movement in the dice being thrown. And we've actually got some action there because the doorway's open, that essence there. So really, I've just got to do that one. I didn't realise that one was there. I've got a few things I've got to get used to again. So I'll take the picture out. So really have a wonderful day. Take the messages that you've received from the cards for yourself this morning, take them to heart, and really move forward. Oh God, that's dropping down. Really move forward in your day. Take one step at a time. Have that awareness about you of when you're in each moment being present. And be you, the best you that you can be each and every one of those parts of the day. We have whatever number of minutes in a day or hours, whichever way you look at it. You can look at it in the finest detail of the seconds even if you want to, or look at it in the spaces of hours or morning and afternoon, or whatever you feel is your time. And whenever it works, it is perfect. The same as you are perfect, as you being the best you that you can be. So I'm going to leave it there. I may be on later on through the day using my apps, which is that link there, doing what do you call it, ad hoc surprise presents, being on hats or whatever. So I have taking Peanuts to the groomer today, so she's going to be the focus for the day today. And hi, Ali. I'll just pronounce it that because it's a 3-L-I, so, or is it just Lee? I'm feeling wonderfully refreshed after the weekend. It's been lovely. It's been a lovely day. Did I put it up there? I did, didn't I? So it has been a lovely weekend of rest. I still have further work to do on the wrist, but as you can see, there's a very nice scarring there where the plate is under that. It still aches, but that's what rehab is about, isn't it, and physio. So next week I'll be back to my workspace properly and hopefully mostly repaired. They do say it takes 3 months, and it's only been 2. 8 weeks. So thank you for all your love and care. And Sarah, thank you. I'm good. Well, I'm hoping to get more coffee even, because it's one of those things. Once you drink it, you want another one. So, thank you. Thank you for that. I do love that care. Thank you. See you later tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I think it's 8 o'clock. I might have, one of the days when I was doing my scheduling, I accidentally did 8:30. Not sure which, but it'll still be 8 o'clock. It will be this week. So we'll catch you then. Bye for now and namaste.